Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. And in today's video, we are actually going to have very interesting discussion. Please remember to watch the video from the beginning up to the end. And please also don't forget to put that notification bell so that you don't miss out on these videos. You know, the previous 2 days, there is a donor, the one who had the promise to be supporting the family of Matiko. And this donor was talking with a lot of energy and trying actually to taint the name of David Jr., that David Jr. is not actually supporting the family of Matiko as it is supposed to be. So because of that, this donor decided to take over. And she made a lot of promises, including constructing the house, also taking them for shopping, which sound to be actually very good. But I can assure you, I have started seeing some little loopholes starting to pop up. Me, I remember very well when the travel commando went and did shopping for only Brian. That shopping was around 1,000 US dollars, or even more. It was around that. But to my surprise, the shopping that has been done to this family of Matiko, it was actually very alarming. This is a lady who came out and actually insulting people, calling people stupid, calling people probably they don't know, and she's the one who knows. She actually threw a lot of bitter words. And also she tries her best to actually to become a reactor in that very short period of time. I'm now really wondering, this shopping that was done to this family, especially the smaller box, where they were able to buy for them yogurts, and they were actually taking this yogurt like children. They were forced to put yogurt in their mouth hanging, as you'll be seeing in the clip, that actually be rolling on the screen. It is actually very unfortunate that the person who was actually turning up to be a savior is now trying to parade the family of Matiko plus Matiko himself like actually people who are almost living in the streets. Yet actually these are individuals who actually have their own home, they have their own gardens, they only need empowerment, but not parading them on camera and making them holding, yogurt, putting in their mouth, and then you take them a video, you take them a thumbnail, actually making them looks like they don't know even what they're doing in this world. I saw this as actually very disrespectful to this family. I have never seen David Jr. parading this individual to this extent. That even when somebody buys for you yogurt, when somebody buys for you a drink like masoda or soda, they have to parade you with a box to show how they've been in position to help you. But that would not actually be a bad thing. Me, I expected a very, very serious shopping for these people. For example, buying for them some very, very nice clothes, not one or two. Because according to this donor, she was saying these people need clothes. How many clothes are you going to buy for them? This is one or two clothes that have been in position to be seen when they were actually shopping with one pair of shoe. Is that really? You know? Is that really? I expected to have seen gumboots for these people because they will need to go to the garden, you know, to go and dig. So they need gumboots to actually protect their foot. But to my surprise, the type of shopping that were being done for these people was actually a shopping for showing off that they are actually doing something. I want to be very, very clear with this. We are not against support, but what type of support are you actually delivering to these people whom they are actually calling they are in need? And they are very, very desperate. They cannot be in a position to afford anything. Me particularly, I really expected the so-called donor to would have bought for these people food, real food, maybe posho or flour, you know, wheat flour, and buy for them maybe some rice, maybe like 50 kilos of rice, maybe some packets of wheat flour, and also corn flour. I expect maybe 50 kilos. I expected to see something like maybe 25 kilos of beans so that they exchange with veggies. I expected to see them being handed over some little money that can facilitate their drinking. I also expected to see some little money being given to them, you know, to cater for, you know, anything that can come across. Because this donor is actually a very, very rich donor, according to her statement. And she was able to be in position to rubbish all the things that David Jr. was able to do to the family of Matiko. And now she came out very strongly and she's saying she has taken over and she does not actually want anybody like David Jr. to influence or to do anything. She's now in charge. That is not a problem. But we want to see things being fulfilled. We want to see things that actually can transform a life. You know? We don't want to see stories. If you are rich and you are parading people, you are buying for them a masoda, and then late in the evening they don't have food to eat, then actually you are doing nothing. Completely nothing. Me, I'm really not very, very happy with how some individuals are actually trying to take advantage of our people here. You know? You want to take the life of these people to make them actually look like they almost don't know anything in life. I would actually urge this sponsor, if you really want to help, teach these people how to fish. Because this sponsor, how long will she be in position to sustain this family with little money? Because I was able to see that this sponsor, you know, the shopping that was done to them was bathing soap, masoda or soda, and maybe yogurt, and I think bread. This normal bread for taking tea. It is really a shopping that meets the standard of that home. These are not children. These are old people. They can actually take that bottle of soda in one day and you'll never see it again. But what about the next day? You see, because according to this sponsor or this donor, she claimed to be a person who actually know how to do planning. She knows how to invest her money, because she was talking about Dave Jr. that Dave Jr. does not know what is called investment. A person with clear mind should be going to do investment in the cities, not in the village. That land of the village does not have value. And I was like, now that is, I can see the stupidity of this so-called the donor. It also shows the immaturity of this donor. Because the things that I'm starting to see, it is actually going to be a mess very, very soon. David Jr. Was actually trying to teach Matiko how to fish. But Matiko, because he is a person who actually does not care. What he cares of is actually drinking. And if David Jr. had not actually protected this motorcycle, Matiko would have sold it. It would have not even taken like a week when he had sold it at a go-away price. These are individuals who actually don't care. And we shall be in position to monitor all the things actually very, very closely. The type of item that was actually bought for these people did not even require this so-called the donor to come out to insult people, abuse people, and trying to taint the name of, Miss Ondari. That was not required if this woman was a mature person. I really see a person who is actually looking for a fight, a person who is trying to promote her own agenda in this community. The truth is, a lot of people have actually tried and they have failed. You remember that these two couple, the couple, I think from the USA, they call them G and what? You people know the person I'm talking about. A man and a woman. The ones who are moderators and in the YouTube platform of the Travel Commando. You guys know very well how they tried, actually sponsoring wrong things in this community. Trying to encourage people to actually hate the Travel Commando and the entire family. How they could go to these YouTube platforms of the negative reactors, trying to taint the name of this family. The truth is, they tried that, they failed to succeed. They tried all possible ways, including coming to the village of Nyabohansi to try to create a basement, to create confusion in this village so that the Travel Commando and the entire family could be hated by everybody in this community. To their surprise, they actually went back with nothing. The agenda that they wanted to promote in this community actually failed. And that is why whoever is going to try to come out to try to destroy this family, they will still fail. Because there is a reason why God has made these people to reach the level they have been pushing to reach. A lot of YouTubers whose lives are being transformed in this community, it is actually because of this family. It is not a lie. They cannot be 100% perfect. But they have been in position to try. As now, these individuals who called herself a donor will also be in position to try. we are just being waiting. We are waiting to see how really unique this donor is. The most richest donor in the YouTube street that has actually come out very, very clearly. And she has made it clear that all the rest of our people, they're actually useless. She's the one who is in charge. She is now in charge of everything in this community. In the home of Matiko, she's now the one who is in charge. We are actually waiting to see how capable you are. But as we have been in position to see in the clip that is actually rolling, the type of things that she was able to buy for these people, me, I would really want to encourage this donor. If you have committed yourself to help these people, then help them with tangible things that we can easily see. Not buying for them masoda, something they can drink today and they just forget about it. We want to see now that, you have come out in the open and you want to demonstrate to the rest of the world, because this kind of shopping was advertised on the YouTube street, on people's TVs, on people's phones, on people's laptops, on people's tablets, on people's computers. But do you see the type of shopping that the so-called the donor has actually been positioned? How can you come and advertise such a thing? It was even better for her actually to keep quiet and do the things actually quietly. There is a saying, a rich person will not come out to make noise. A rich person will keep quiet and will act. But now this one of ours, who is coming out insulting everybody, and she's just buying a masoda. You can imagine a masoda. Not even 5 bottles, only 1 bottle. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. If you look for us, we shall be in position actually to come to your pockets directly. And also, yes, so the so-called the donatus, the donor, who actually was coming out very, very strongly to how to, to rescue Matiko. In their own terms, they were calling it slavery. I don't know whether some of these individuals actually know what is called slavery. I don't know. When I watch a video of the so-called the fake leader, at one point he was saying in his previous video, he was saying David Jr. did wrong to chase Mukami. And the other one is called who? Is it Charles or who? That David Jr. did bad to chase Mukami. But you see, there are individuals who are actually trying to play with the minds of people. Yes. Mukami went to David Jr. and he was asking for the job. And remember, these are actually ungrateful people. So what David Jr. did, he asked them that, you mean you don't have a job? And David Jr. actually showed them where they can get a job from. He took them to their gardens so that they can go and weed their corn for themselves, or maize, in African way of calling. The corn actually needed weeding. So Mukami was taken to his own garden. And he was shown that, you see, this garden need to be worked on. Go and get a hoe and actually worked on your garden. The fake village leader came out and trying to say David Jr. is now taking, is now taking what Matiko was able to do to him and take it to other people, which is actually wrong. How wrong is it? What is the difference between Mukami and Matiko? So these individuals, they want David Jr. to be helping, to continuously help the group of Mukami, and this other one, I think is called Charles. They want David Jr. to be first of all helping these people, so that another people somebody again comes and say, I'm now coming to help Mukami because Mukami is being mistreated. You can imagine. Evil people. Evil people. At the same time, they're saying David Jr. would have not chased Mukami. And they will also be blaming him that he's not giving the right support. What do people really want in this world? David Jr. has now come out very strongly. And he has said he does not want anything to do with ungrateful people. He does not want to do anything with Matiko. He does not want this group of Mukami that are always after causing commotion. You know? You see, Mukami is acting like a spy. Mukami is actually the one who was encouraging Matiko to sell a lot of things. And they are not even mindful that whatever Matiko was able to sell, David Jr. was going to rescue the things, and he was even paying money to rescue the things. So the man who is trying to help our people in the community, this is a person that's saying is doing bad. This is a person they're calling all sorts of names. This is a person they're trying to pull down. This is a person they're insulting. This is a person they're abusing. This is a person they actually don't want to see him grow. But I can assure you, what is meant for David Jr. will be for David Jr. Even if you want to try to destroy him from morning up to evening, you will never succeed. I was able to see the same thing with the travel command. A lot of people tried, including there is this guy, you know, who came from, I think, the USA. You know, he was called who? There is this guy, Cuckoo Man was moving with. You guys remember that guy? He was called who? That is it even a white man or he just a stupid man? That guy is called who? I'm forgetting his name. You know, in the comment section, remind me about that guy's name. A man who came to the village, making a video, trying to destroy the name of the travel command. You know, it was even, I think he's even a singer, kind of. You know, the one who said, how am I forgetting the name of this fool? But you guys know the man who came to the village, you know, I think he calls himself what? King, yes, we used to call him King of Nonsense. You know? I hope now you guys remember King of Nonsense. The one who came to the village to try to take the name of the traffic command. Where did all those things go? He failed. He failed completely. You know? So, this so-called donor, if her intention is actually to try to fight David Jr., that will be the beginning of her failure. But if her intention is good, to actually try to change the narrative in this family, we welcome development. But we are not going to tolerate individuals who are after trying to separate or to cause problems in this society. You know, I saw the so-called the fisherman coming very, very strongly, you know, like he's the one who is in charge of everything. Let me tell you, there is time for everything. The same way this individual is showing off is the same way he tried with the travel commando. And when he was arrested, he was begging like nothing, like never before. He was begging. And now that the travel commando was able to forgive him, he has again started the same thing with David Jr. When your 40 days elapses, that is when you will know that you will actually be at the corner. I can assure you, everything has its beginning and the end. And the end of all this drama will also reach. Whether they like it or not, all the things will come to an end. And when you see that type of shopping, I can actually call it an insult. You cannot be in position to go and do such a shopping, a smaller box. Because I remember when Brian was being shopped for, there were like 3 to 4 motorcycles, and 2 motorcycles were carrying the things. The shopping that I was able to see, one motorcycle that was carrying the fisherman, the father to Matiko and Matiko, and the smaller box that they were calling shopping. Let me tell you, if you are rich, do what is called the shopping. You know, this shopping that these people were able to do, even a farmer in the village there, if he's to sell his own maize, can do that shopping. Show us that you can do something better than that if you're really a donor. But now you're actually showing us how broke you are. Please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Yesterday, we were not able to have a video because of, some few issues here and there. But we are actually back like never before. So please, remember to put a notification bell and please subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to this channel. And also a very special greetings to all of you watching me from the USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. Not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Big up to you every time. And thank you so much for always turning up to watch my videos, and a very special greetings to all my good moderators. Thank you so much for always turning up to support this platform, and thank you so much for actually being here. Much appreciation goes to all of you. And thank you so much for watching. Please watch the video from the beginning up to the end so that you understand actually what we are talking about in this video today. Thank you so much. See you when you see me in the next video. God bless all of you and God bless you all abundantly. See you in our next video. God bless you.